Okay, let's move on to example 2. What mass of a car will have a kinetic energy of 200 joules when moving with a velocity of 10 meters per second? What mass of a car will have kinetic energy of 200 joules when moving with a velocity of 10 meters per second? Now let's see what we are given in the question. We're given kinetic energy to be 200. So Ke is equal to 200. 200 watts, 200 joules. Mass was not given. So M is equal to a question mark. That is what we've been asked to find. And then velocity is equal to 10 meters per second. So V is equal to 10 meters per second. Now in the formula we were given initially, that is used to calculate kinetic energy, but not used to calculate mass. But since this is physics, which is just like maths, we can move the terms around to make mass the subject. We can move the terms around to make mass the subject. Remember, I said this formula could be stated in two ways: half mv squared, or we can state it as mv squared over 2. Now we want to make m the subject, so we need to get rid of everything attached to the m. First off, we can get rid of the 2. The 2 here is dividing the mv squared. When a number is dividing, we do the opposite to it. The opposite of division is multiplication. So we multiply both sides by 2. These 2's will cancel. And then we are going to get 2Ke, 2 times kinetic energy, is equal to our mass times V squared. Okay, we got rid of the 2 by multiplying both sides by 2. Now the velocity is attached to the mass. This time around, it is multiplying the mass. So we do the opposite to it. We divide both sides by velocity square. We divide both sides by velocity square. This will cancel this. And then we are going to end up with 2 times Ke, 2 times the kinetic energy, divided by the square of the velocity is going to be equal to our mass. So mass is equal to 2 times the kinetic energy divided by the square of the velocity. So now let's use this formula. M is equal to 2 times Ke. We are only turning the formula around over here. What is supposed to be on the right has come to the left, and what is supposed to be on the left has gone to the right. Now let's replace the parameters with their values. So M, the mass, is now equal to 2 times Ke. The Ke is what? 200. 2 times 200, all divided by 10 square, because the velocity is 10 and then it is squared. So M is still equal to 2 times 200 is what? 400 divided by 10 square. 10 to the power 2. 10 times 10 is 100. Now here we see that the top number has 2 zeros, the bottom number has 2 zeros, so they can cancel out. We are left with 4 over 1. So our mass is equal to 4 kilograms. Don't forget it is mass we are trying to find. 4 kilograms.